Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and enjoy the content, please consider liking and subscribing to support the channel. In today's video, I'm going to go through a step-by-step guide on how to work the Sat Nav in your Audi multimedia system. My car is a 2014 Audi A6, but it should work in the similar year and model of an A7, a Q7 and an A5, possibly an A4, but I'm not 100% on that. Okay, so as you can see here on the screen, I've already got the Sat Nav selected. You do this by pressing your nav button down here in your center console. As you can see in the bottom of the screen, you have destination and settings. Each corner of the screen corresponds to one of these buttons. Okay, and your dial is for moving in and out. If I turn the dial, you can see the map zooming in and zooming out. Very simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to touch destination, and then the screen changes here. Now if I touch that button again and hit map, it'll go back out to map. So let's go to destination. Now you can see here you can highlight country you're in. I'm in Ireland. You can highlight your town and you can highlight your street. Very simple. You want to go to a town, you highlight town and you push the dial in the centre in. It'll bring you up onto this screen. I'm going to set to Drogheda, which is I think is about 50 kilometers from here. So I'm going to highlight D, click it, you get D. You already get a list, and if you can see here you get letters highlighted, and it just discounts any letter that doesn't correspond to a place in Dublin. So now I'm going to go around to the R, and there you go. I've got Drogheda, Drumnally, wherever that is, and Dragonstown. So if you want to continue typing, your letters are in A, E, I, O, U, Y. They don't none of the other letters correspond to a town in Dublin. So if you're typing like that and you see the place you're looking for, I'm looking for Drogheda. We're going to go down to the bottom here, highlight this, the list. I'm going to tap list, and then you're going to get a list of places in Dublin or in Ireland that start with a D or. Very easy to work. So we want Drogheda. I'm going to click that. You go street. If you know a street, you can click street and do the very same, just type in the street. Special destination in town. If we click here, find entry, all categories, parking and petrol, restaurants, travel and transport. It'll give you public services, shopping centre, sport and leisure. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit back. This is the back button here, and we're going to hit centre, which will just bring you to the centre of the town. Districts like that will bring you to different districts. You can type them in. See, it's already taken out half the letters because you don't need them. Destinations on map. If we type that now, what you can do is actually just drop a pin somewhere. So if we go to the arrow here, type that in, and if you use the dial like this, turn it to the side, you'll see it'll move. Now, and then if you click it in, you click the dial in and it'll swap from top to bottom. So I want to go to this road here, right there. That's where I want to go. And I'm going to go up to the map. Bang. Destination, Dyer Street. Set as destination, store and directory. So we don't want to do that. What I'm going to do is going to go back out. I'm going to keep it simple. You're going to go for the centre of Drogheda. Okay. Add stopover. What you can do is, if you tip add stopover, you're just going to start again. You're going to put in another town, another street, do the very same thing you done with Drogheda, and then that will set you that as a stopover, and then Drogheda is your last destination. So if you need to do that, you can do that. Enter destination coordinates, which longitude and latitude. If you know what they are from, say you get it on Google Maps and it's not coming up in the Sat Nav, you can type it in there, and you type it in there and it'll bring you straight there if you need to. Very easy to use. Now, so what I'm going to do, centre of Drogheda, start route guidance. Dynamic fast motorway with a ferry, toll, just turn it all on, and there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scroll out. You can see here, prompting me for my next couple of turns. And you can see there, blue line is the road I'm going to take. Also, in your screen here, I need a service obviously, that's my phone. If you scroll over to the last one, you'll see the time with the checkered flag. If I leave now, it's 10:29. It's saying I'll get to my destination at 11:04 at the moment. and it'll give me a compass marker for where to go. As I approach turns, that will change to a turn, and it's 150 meters to my next turn, and I've got 48 kilometers to my destination. It is very, very, very simple to use, and when you have this up on your screen, it's very easy to follow. You don't need to keep looking over at the screen, you barely need to take your eyes off the road. Very easy to use. Okay, and then if you press the back button down here, it'll bring you off the map, and you can stop the route guidance at any time. Stop route guidance, there you go, and it'll stop prompting you. It'll just bring you back to this. You just have your compass and your car. Very simple to use. Okay, now let's go back into our navigation, and if you tap memory, it'll bring up your last destinations that you used. I've only got one, Drogheda, but if for instance you're going somewhere down the country you've been before, you've already used it on your sat nav, you go into your last destinations, highlight it, click the button, and it'll bring you straight there. Very, very simple to use. Your directory as well, you can store any of your destinations in the directory for very easy, fast finding of them. Store current position is handy if you're constantly going somewhere, or you're constantly going to be far away and coming home. I just have my home location stored in this, so I'm not going to click into it, but you just store your current position in it, and then no matter where you are in the country, store current position, it'll be in the directory, and then bam, you take you home. Very, very easy to use. What else? Delete the last destinations, which I have done because I don't want that being a ball over the internet. Now, that is the very simple guide to using this sat nav. Keeping it simple. I'm not going to go into settings because it can start getting complicated, but that is the simplest way I can explain on how to use the Audi sat nav. They can be a bit complicated, but if you just follow those couple of steps, you can't really go wrong. Unfortunately, these sat navs tend not to update too much, so this one is, I think, it's a 2016 card. There's been a few housing estates and stuff built in Ireland and around my area, those just aren't on it. If they're not on it, and you're looking for somewhere